Bonjour! Welcome to our last week of online learning. We made it. I'm really proud of all of us. Please know that this is not your teacher's favorite way of learning and teaching and doing school. We really would rather have been in the classroom with you for the end of the year, and we're really missing you all and hoping to be back to somewhat normal in August, so something for all of us to pray for. And I'm really proud of you guys as well for really just being so flexible and changing so quickly with us, even though we all had to. I think most of you took it in stride and have done such a great job, and I'm so impressed with all of you. So thank you for that and well done. And I think this early summer is well deserved, and hopefully we'll all find summer things to do still, even if we are still social distancing all summer, so we'll see. But this is our last week of online learning, so we'll have some sort of cumulative final review assignment. I don't know how much Mr. Korda has actually sent parents and teachers in regards to information about the finals, so hopefully I'm not breaking any rules by adding it here, but what he told teachers is that we're not necessarily required to give you all a final, as long as we give you something like a review assignment that still is encompassing of all the information from this semester. So I have a meeting with the other language teachers on Monday, so tomorrow, because this is Sunday that I'm making this, and we're going to talk about what we think would be best for the language department as far as a assignment final type thing. That probably won't be a final exam, but still sort of a review of the semester. So stay tuned for information about that. I'm sorry that I don't have more to tell you right now, but I think hopefully it will be a little bit less work than having finals for you and for me. So for our last week of online learning, we're going to pick back up with the kind of leisure activities and sports just briefly to do our IPA. So normally we would do that sports unit and then have an IPA and then go on to the emotions and health and pain. But I just didn't think it was gonna work logistically well that way this year. So we did the health and pain stuff first, and then we're gonna go back, do some IPA practice, and then the IPA is at the end of the week. So for Monday and Tuesday, you have an infograph and questions and a Chocho video and questions. And it's actually the same for Wednesday and Thursday, just different ones. So they're both posted in the assignments tab. The Chocho Judo and the Leisure Time infograph are both due Tuesday night at 10. And then there is a Chocho music video and an infographic about music in France due Thursday night at 10. And the videos are all linked on the PowerSchool page, or the links are also on the worksheet. And then we'll have our IPA at the end of the week, and that's what we're going to end off with. So you have a listening and a reading IPA. There will be separate assessments in the assessments tab. So you'll have one assessment for the listening, one assessment for the reading. I'm going to try to keep the format for the reading especially as normal as possible, like we would have it in class, but it will look a little bit different just because it's online. The video for the listening IPA and the article for the reading IPA are both on this week's PowerSchool page, because it doesn't let me attach them necessarily to the assessment. So go back to the PowerSchool page to find those, and then you answer the questions on the assessments tab. Those are going to be open Friday morning to Sunday night at midnight. So you just need to have that finished by Sunday night at midnight. I know I've been doing Zoom office hours every other week. I don't really know if you guys will have a ton of questions this week, and I kind of want to save it for when we're doing that review, the final review, so I might wait on those for next week. But if we do have a Zoom this week, I can just add it to the end. of the week, but I'm thinking I'll save it for next week so that if you have any questions over anything over the semester as you're doing that review, final review, whatever it ends up being, then that'd probably be a time where you'll have more questions to ask me. So I will update you on Zoom office hours. I will update you on the final when I know more. So keep your eye on PowerSchool for that information. Let me know though if you have any questions. Please email me or Remind. Remember, Remind is always a faster way to contact me, but email is fine too. But otherwise, this should be a pretty easy week. And bon courage with your IPA. À la prochaine. Au revoir.